push back a little bit. Sorry in advance if the lighting is a little bit like wonky. I am using solely natural light, so there's that. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luz. Nice to meet you. I never know how to like start these videos, you guys. Like, I never know what to do with myself. So today's video is going to be about basically like my hair update in a way. Like, I'm gonna talk to you guys about my dandruff situation and whether it's fixed or like, you know, stuff like that. I'll also talk about my blonde hair care situation as well, like how I've been taking care of my hair since I bleached it and so on and so forth. How about we just get into the video, you guys? Wait, before we get into the video, you gotta hit subscribe down below. Come on. I didn't write anything out, so I might just be going off the top of my head, but that's okay. So, Chloe,
I use your brushes so I can put them down doing my makeup.
go ahead. So about a year ago, I had gone to a hair salon to get my hair cut, and at this point in 2018, my hair, for many years, I've suffered with dandruff. Like, it's just been a thing that's always been like a part of my life. And at this point, I didn't really think anything. Like, I didn't think that I was gonna go into the hair salon and get my hair cut and that they would give me like basically kind of like a solution for my dandruff. Like, I didn't think that at all. So I go in to get my hair cut, and right off the bat, the lady can tell I have a lot of dandruff. And so she was like, wow, you have a lot of dandruff. At first, she had washed my hair with regular shampoo, and it was whatever. Keep in mind, you guys, for many years I've been using Head and Shoulders. I've tried Selsun Blue, like I've tried a prescription shampoo, like a lot of different things on my hair. So at this point, I just kept using Head and Shoulders, Head and Shoulders, Head and Shoulders, and it wasn't really making much of a difference. So I just want to add that in, so that way you guys have that in mind for like how I've been kind of like doing my hair, or like washing my hair for the years before, whatever. So yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, I go in, she washes my hair with regular shampoo, then we get into the chair, and she, like, you know, she's about to start like getting ready to cut my hair, and she's looking at it and she's like, wow, you have a lot of dandruff, like your scalp is covered. And I'm like, thanks for telling me something I already knew. Like, come on, this is nothing new, you know what I mean? But I've never really like looked at my scalp, you guys. Like, I've never actually sat there in the mirror and like looked at my scalp and saw how white it was. I just thought that was the color of my scalp, right? I didn't think anything of it, but in reality, that was all like layers of dandruff, basically. Sorry if you guys think this is like TMI or if it's gross or whatever, but I'm just telling you guys how it is. Like, if you don't like it, then I suggest you kind of like click out the video. So yeah, so she saw that basically it was like a thick layer of dandruff, and so she brought me back to the shampoo bowl, and she brought out a huge bottle of this guy. Now keep in mind, you guys, this is already empty. Okay, this is why it looks kind of see-through right now. It doesn't have any product, but this is the Tea Tree Special Shampoo. And so she brought out a huge tub of this guy, and she started washing my hair, and she washed my hair I think twice that day. And she said that basically like everything that was there basically left. Like, I still obviously had some dandruff, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was. And after using that, my scalp felt so like refreshed, so clean. Those of you who have dandruff, you know what I mean, like the constant itch, like the feeling that your scalp feels so dirty, yet you're like literally limited to how many times you can wash your hair, otherwise you're gonna just make it worse for yourself, basically. She washed my hair with that, and you know, obviously I saw those results, so automatically I had to buy it for myself because I've never used Tea Tree shampoo ever, and my friend had recommended it to me, but like everything else that I had used in the past, I thought it was just bull, and I didn't want to waste my money on it, especially because Tea Tree shampoo is expensive, you guys. Like, this right here is a 16.9 fluid ounce bottle, and this was around like, no, this was $20, and then when you add taxes it's like $22 or something like that for this little bottle. And it's like crazy when you think about how much, you know what I mean? Like, so it's expensive. So I had to make that investment obviously in myself, because my hair was just not having it. So the one that I had bought from her, because this is another bottle that I bought like a separate occasion, I had bought a smaller bottle. I want to say it was like this big, and it was $15. So it was about a $5 difference or whatever. And so yeah, I bought that and I used it. Obviously I went through it, and I also went through this one. But honestly, you guys, those of you who have dandruff and you're looking for something to help you in a way, like get rid of the dandruff as much as possible, because for me, I still have it, but it is nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Like, I'm talking when I was in school and stuff like that, I had so, like, I mean, still now when I wear like darker colors, you can still kind of see it on me. Like, you can't see it on this shirt because it's not so dark, but like black, not my best friend. I hated wearing black shirts, especially because it would just be all over my back, all over my shoulders, and I didn't know what to do about it. And then it's like I would get so itchy, and then like I would scratch it, and then it's like mad flakes would come. So it was, I'm telling you guys, it was very frustrating. I didn't know what to do anymore. I was just getting very low self-esteem. I would feel so self-conscious whenever anybody would come near me and they would see like the flakes, and they'd be like, oh, you have this on your back, and I'm like, okay, you know, okay, just mention, you know, that I got dandruff, but you know, whatever. I don't think anybody I don't think anybody viciously meant to point it out or anything like that. I think they were just doing it to be like, oh hey, you got that on your shirt, you know what I mean? Like being nice or whatever. But in my head, I was just like very frustrated, because it's like, come on, like just like I'm wishing that nobody's seeing it. So no, someone's noticing it. That like really bothered me. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I was very happy when I found that product. And I'll forever be grateful for going to the hair salon and actually like spending the money to get my hair cut and stuff like that, because it was worth it, you know, obviously. So yeah, in case you guys are wondering, you guys are like, listen, nothing's working, I need to try something. It is expensive, you guys. Well, it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but it's worth it. Just wash your, what I would do is I would wash my hair, like I'm in the shower, I wash my hair like maybe every 2 to 3 days. And when I'm in the shower, I put this bad boy in. You don't need to buy the shampoo. The shampoo is just a waste. I mean, the conditioner is just a waste of money. You can just use whatever conditioner you want to use. Because I tried the conditioner, which is why I'm telling you guys. So yeah, so I would put this in my hair, do 1 round, wash. Really, I would really like, I'm talking like go in on my scalp, like scratch, 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 scratch. Well, not so much scratch, but like, you know, just make sure I really get it in there, really lather it in my scalp and stuff. And then I would rinse it out, and then I would do it again. I would do it like 2 times just to make sure like I got a lot of those layers out of my scalp, so that when I got out of, like, you want to feel the tingly, minty, refreshing feeling on your scalp. That's how you know it's working. If you don't feel that, then it's not doing the job. It's not cleaning your scalp. And I noticed that because I've done multiple occasions where I would just wash it once, but then I really wouldn't, like, you know, scratch or whatever, or like really clean it, I guess you could say. Oh my god, it's like sounds so bad the way I'm like describing it, but you know what I mean, like really going like in there or whatever. And when I would get out, I wouldn't feel that refreshing feeling. And it just, I knew it wasn't really working that well, because when I left the hair salon that day, my scalp felt so minty clean. Like when you just brush your teeth and it's like minty fresh and you feel so nice and clean, that's how my scalp felt. So I knew that if my scalp did not feel like that when I washed my hair, I had to do it again and just make sure that my scalp was completely clean. And so when I would get out of the shower or whatever, even when my hair is like dry, whenever I wash my hair, what's it called, I would like look at my scalp and I would see that it would be red because of the fact that like I took out so much dandruff or whatever, like the skin that was like piling up. and so it would be red obviously because I was scratching on my hair and trying to get it out. And so but you could see that there wasn't a lot of flakes anymore. So when I look at my scalp now, I see a huge difference from what it used to be. So now I feel a little bit more comfortable wearing like black clothing and stuff like that, and my scalp obviously feels like a lot better. One thing though, it's not gone completely, like my dandruff isn't gone completely. Part of me feels like it might be something more than just dandruff, because it just like it won't go away no matter what I use. Granted, it is a lot better than what it used to be, so that's a plus, a huge plus, but I want it gone completely. Like I don't want to have dandruff anymore. I'm so over it. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that shampoo. And since I am out of that shampoo and I haven't gone to go buy any yet, I had recently bleached my hair, and as you guys know, and you know, the toning process and all that stuff. So I wanted to buy a shampoo and conditioner, like the purple shampoo and stuff, that would keep my hair a light blonde color while I was going in between toning situations and stuff like that. And on Instagram, I've heard like a lot of people talking about in the ACE family, Kira from OK Baby, these people, they were sponsoring this product, and I was like, you know what, I have to try it, because you get to basically make your own shampoo and conditioner, and then they obviously send it to you. So this brand is called Function of Beauty, and you just basically, you know, you pick the formulas, all that fun stuff, and you make your own shampoo. You put in your hair type, whatever is wrong with your scalp, all that. So I'm gonna tell you some of the cons and then like obviously the pros. So one thing for sure, I mean obviously you guys saw that I epically failed at toning my hair. So my hair is a little bit of a darker blonde color. I still use this because I paid $50 for these two items, so that was a lot of money. And I'm gonna keep using them until they're gone because I paid money for them, you know what I mean? One of the cons, I'm gonna start with the cons first. One of the cons is definitely this applicator. My conditioner one is like, it won't go down. They come with these little pumps or whatever, and my conditioner one is broken. I've tried different ways to like unlock this, and it just won't go down at all. And it's like, bruh, I paid $25 for this little conditioner, and you're telling me that this little, look at the pump that comes on this thing. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but look at this pump, you guys. It's literally like nothing. It's got like a little suction in the bottom. It doesn't really extend at all, at least not that I know of. I've tried to freaking extend this thing, because now it's to the point where it's like down here, and this is where it comes down to. Like, can you see that? Like, how am I supposed to get my product? So what I've been doing with this conditioner, because the pump is basically broken, I just been like taking off the cap and then putting it in my hand, because again, this was expensive and I'm gonna use it. And then same goes for the shampoo. Although for the shampoo I was able to use the pump does work, but because it got to that point, it's hard to tell because it's purple shampoo, so it's like all over the bottle. But because I got to that point, as the conditioner did, it's not pumping anymore. So I have to, again, take off the cap and put it in my hand. And I feel like for something that's so much money, they should at least make a pump that's longer. Like it can go to the bottom and it actually works. You know, like I'm not paying $50 for a pump that doesn't even work. So that's one con. Actually, I think that's like the only con I've come to notice about this shampoo and conditioner combo. And since I did run out of that tea tree shampoo, I have been using this instead of like any other dandruff shampoos, and it's doing basically the same thing as the tea tree shampoo. Like it's working the same kind of magic, and on top of that, it's basically toning my hair. Another thing is, I mean, I don't know if it's because my hair is like darker right now, like a darker blonde, caramel blonde or whatever, but I don't really feel like it's really toning my hair. Maybe I'm just going crazy, like maybe it's not really making my hair lighter or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. It's shampoo. I'm just gonna use it at this point. Like my hair isn't at the point where I wanted it to be, like when I was toning my hair in that last video. But yeah, when I was toning my hair in that video, I wanted my hair to be like kind of like a platinum blonde, like an ashy platinum blonde, and obviously my hair did not come out that color. So it's really hard to tell whether it's working or not, like the whole toning of the hair situation, because I did make it so, like, I did put that my hair was bleached and that I had dry scalp and dandruff and all that stuff, so it puts in its own kind of formula, and this is what you get. So my shampoo doesn't have a scent, but I noticed, I don't remember if I picked out the scent for the conditioner, but it's got like a minty scent and I love it. I love like mint on my scalp. I don't even care about my hair smelling like fruity. I want it to smell, I don't even care. Like, my hair normally just smells okay, especially with the conditioners that I use. I use this one and I use another one. I use this conditioner and I use another conditioner. Sometimes I'll combine them because my hair is kind of like dry. So dang, I wish I would have had it. I was thinking about bringing it, but I was like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need that. But I have shown it in toning video, so if you guys do check out that video, it's in there. It's like a little pink tub thing. So I'll use them both and they'll make my hair really soft and amazing. But yeah, you guys, so in case you guys do one day buy this, and you guys, you know, you're like, oh, you know, whatever, you guys, you know, it does do kind of the same thing as the tea tree or the tea tree shampoo. In case you guys were wondering. I feel like I just got like really off topic and like I don't even know what I was saying anymore. I've been doing is, this shampoo is amazing. Again, this is the tea tree special shampoo, so make sure you get the special shampoo. I really love this thing. I'm telling you, it's worth the money. It's worth the $20. And I'm talking to you, I am a budget, not so much a budgeter, but I am a cheapskate in a way. Like, my desk behind me, $30. It ain't even a desk, it's a foldable table. So does the job, right? I mean, come on. Like, a lot of the stuff I get is cheap, mainly because I do have 2 kids and I gotta stay like on a budget and stuff. But I did go out of my comfort zone and I did buy this, and it was very, very worth it. And so is this. So if you guys do decide to buy it or whatever, and you're thinking, okay, well, is that gonna work with dandruff or whatever? To me, at least, in my opinion, it does work with my case of dandruff and stuff. And again, I do the same thing that I do with the tea tree shampoo. I just make sure I really, really get in there and really just take my time with my hair, because a lot of the times I've noticed in the past, maybe I wasn't doing it right or whatever, but I wouldn't really take my time with my hair, and I would just kind of try to get in, you know, wash my body, shave, do what I gotta do, and then like I would just kind of try to get out. And lately I've been more into like self-care, more self-love, learning to love myself and all that stuff. So I've been more careful with how I do things and like how I take care of my body. Like, before I wouldn't even really care about like freaking washing my face with hot water. I'd just be like, whatever, wash my face. And then I realized if you wash your face with cold water, then your pores won't be so open, Luz. Like, come on. I'm getting off topic. I know, I'm sorry guys that I'm getting off topic, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I just wanted to kind of like update you guys on my dandruff situation and like my little story, more or less, because there is a video on this channel where I completely shaved my hair off because of dandruff, and that didn't really work. It didn't really help. So in case you guys are wondering, like, oh, like what would help with my dandruff, I do highly, highly, highly recommend the tea tree special shampoo. You can buy it at your local CVS, which is where I bought mine, or maybe Walgreens or any Sally's, any hair place, anywhere you can basically buy it. Just be aware, again, it is on the pricier side, so don't say I didn't warn you. But Head and Shoulders for me was a huge waste of money, and so was Selsun Blue, and I don't even remember what other brands I tried at this point. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions about dandruff and what you think or any tips that I might have, just leave a question down below, or you can just DM me on my Instagram right here, and I will answer any questions that you guys have about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye. Watching it